Hello, boys and girls. Pinchus the Pirate, and I'm back again to talk about this week's Parsha of Vayishlach. And a lot of people know parts of the stories from this week's Parsha, but I want to talk about something that not everyone knows about. In this week's Parsha, Yaakov's wife Rochel gives birth to her second son, the last of Yaakov's 12 children, Binyamin. And unfortunately, though, when Yamin is born, Rochel passes away. And rather than continuing on the journey to bury Rochel, Yaakov decides to bury her right there on the side of the road. This is a little bit strange, but this is because Yaakov Avinu had a vision. He had Ruach HaKodesh, and he foresaw that in the future, after the first Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, that the Jewish people would be leaving Yerushalayim and traveling down to Bavel and past this very spot on the road right where Rochel passed away. And when Yaakov buried her, he built a monument. To this day, it still stands in Eretz Yisrael, in Israel, as Kever Rochel, Rochel's tomb. And the Midrash tells us that as the Jewish people were walking by, Avraham in Shemayim davened to Hashem for the Jewish people, and Hashem did not answer. And Yitzchak davened, and Hashem did not answer. And Yaakov davened, and even Moshe Rabbeinu davened, but Hashem did not answer. Until as they walked by this spot, Rochel davened to Hashem, and at first Hashem did not listen or answer either. Until Rochel said, Hashem, if you remember, last week's Parsha we learned about how Yaakov married my older sister Leah when my father tricked them, and I didn't say anything. I kept quiet so not to hurt anyone's feelings, and Yaakov had to work so much longer while I waited until he was able to marry me. In that merit, Hashem, I need you to answer on my behalf for the Jewish people. And immediately Hashem answered and said, do not worry, I will take them out of this exile and they will go back to Yerushalayim. And to this day, people still travel from all over the world to go to Kever Rochel, to this very spot where Yaakov Avinu in this week's Parsha buries Rochel to daven and ask for things that are important to them for different brachos, for people to be better, or for people to have children, or for any other things that we've talked about before, the power of tefillah, how much we can accomplish when we daven to Hashem. Now, you'll have to excuse me because I'm a little bit under the weather, and my voice has barely come back, but I've been resting all day just to be able to do this video for you. So I'm going to go back and get some rest now before Shabbos so I can be all ready and invigorated for Shabbos. That's a big word. You might want to ask your mommies and daddies what that word means. For now, Pinchus the Pirate and all my gang are going to say Shabbat Shalom and... oh wait, I think I botched that last line. In case no one realized, the last few weeks I've been rhyming. So Pinchus the Pirate and all my crew wish you Shabbat Shalom and Toodaloo.